Hi, I'm Jerry. I just got a new Traeger, and well, it wasn't new; it was used. But we've done a couple of things on it. We've done chicken, we've done brisket, we've done ribs, we've done pork loin, and I keep watching everybody doing videos. So I think I'm going to try doing a video myself. So today we're going to do baby back ribs, and I made my own rub, and we're going to do them up on the Traeger. So here we go. We got some nice baby back ribs here. And I got the rub that I made. We got 6 teaspoons of kosher salt, 3 teaspoons of cumin, 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of oregano, 1.5 teaspoons of brown sugar, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So we're just gonna sprinkle some of this over the ribs. And get it, well, that's a little much there. We'll put that on that slab. We'll just get this all rubbed in here. Get it all rubbed on there real good. I want to rub the bottom side too, even though it's not real meaty. You want to rub the bottom side too, because that way it gets some of the flavors up in from the underside of it. Okay, that one looks like it's good and rubbed up. And you just want to make sure that you rub these in really good, because then you can get it down inside the cracks on the meat. And when it's cooking, it draws it into the meat and gives you good flavor. Okay, just put a little bit more on there. Get that all rubbed up. Yeah, like I said, make sure you get it all down into the cracks of the meat and get it good and rubbed in, because that really gets it's amazing how much it makes a difference on that. If you don't rub it, you just don't get these flavors. Now after this, we're going to have to let these sit for probably about an... Okay, here we are. We're going to put the ribs on the Traeger. I've got the Traeger on smoke right now, so we're gonna put it in there on smoke for a little while, and then we will turn it on to about 225, 300, somewhere between there, 225, 250, somewhere in there, and we'll cook them off the rest of the way. So right now we're gonna lay these in there. Make sure you got plenty of room around them, and make sure that you don't have them outside the drip pan, because the box gets hotter out when it's on the outside of the drip pan, because that's where the convection works. So just try to get them as close to the center as possible. Get them on there, and then I've got here 2/3 apple juice, 1/3 apple cider vinegar, and just give them a good spritz with it. And then we'll close it down, and we'll check on it in about an hour. Okay, we took the ribs out of the Traeger. We got them here. We're going to put them in some tin foil, and we're going to top them with some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I haven't started making my own barbecue sauce yet, but we'll go with Sweet Baby Ray's. It's pretty good sauce. So what we're going to do is just going to lay it on a piece of tin foil, like that there. We're going to open up the barbecue sauce here and just pour a good amount on there. Just pour a good amount on there and just spread it out and make sure everything's good and coated there. You don't have to coat the bottom, because what's going to happen is the sauce and the juices are going to run into the tin foil, and that'll get the bottom side. So you just coat the top side real good. We'll get that all coated up there, and make sure you get some on the ends. So that's all good and saucy. Boy, that's looking good. All right. we'll just fold the ends up here. And then fold them over like this here. That way you kind of got something to contain it there. Like that. Like that. Then we're going to move it down to one end there to where we can get this. We need to try to get this tinfoil to cover that opening. Let's try it this way here. See if this will work. That opening covered up. And just get them good and wrapped. I only tore off 4 pieces of tinfoil here, but I can always tear off another one if I need to. I just want to make sure that I get this sealed up real good. Just roll that in there like that. Roll that over like that, and then we got that top sealed up pretty good. Okay, and then we got that one. I'm going to grab some more tin foil over here. I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. I'm going to offset some tin foil here, so we got a better way of doing it here. So, okay. Put that down there. Hey, well, we had kind of a mishap. The rain started pouring down, and then hail, and so we kind of skipped a step. I didn't show you me going out there and checking on them on the Traeger, but here's our ribs. I've got one slab unwrapped there, but we'll unwrap this slab. I haven't looked at these ones yet, so we'll take a look. Okay, oh man, look at that. Boy, that is some beautiful baby back ribs there. Oh man. Get this. Try to figure out a way to get this off the foil and onto the board over here. Okay, now we'll take a look at these ribs and see how they look. One way to test is, yeah, you see how the meat's breaking apart when you bend it back like that. That's a good sign that it's really, really tender. Okay, so we'll just kind of cut this into a little more manageable pieces. Oh man, that knife's just falling through the stuff. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful ribs. Look at that. Just falls right through. Okay, we got all our ribs cut up here, and let them rest there for a second. So now I think we're just going to try a piece. Let's grab a piece here. Oh man, look at that bone. It just fell out. Pull this bone out. Look at that. Bone just falls out of there. And I don't know, but my philosophy is real barbecue is eating with your fingers, not with your hand, or not with your fork. Oh man. That rub is just a tad bit salty, so you really need to be careful putting too much on it. I almost got too much, but other than that, man, it's got really good color. You can see the smoke ring on it. Oh, it's just delicious meat. That's what dreams are made of.